Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we are playing Pioneers of Pagonia. This is an indie game that pretty much is, I'm going to consider it the remake or the continuation of the Settlers series, and really good. If you're old like me, you remember Settlers 1 and Settlers 2 as being pretty much the pinnacle of everything before it just went straight downhill. And this game does a really good job of going with it. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start a new game. So we have a couple of maps here. The guidance map just gives you basic objectives, but we're going to do our Forest and Friends, which is encounter your first Pagonian village and befriend its inhabitants. So this is an objective base, no enemies and no combat, and the size is about 900 by 900. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start that game from the beginning, and let's go through it. So this is the ship. So the ship currently holds, as you can see, all the supplies. If you are looking up here, this is kind of like the island. What we have claimed, the people, homes, residents, construction, craftspeople, soldiers. And then we have our wood, stone, mining, rare, valuables, foods, and other stuff. So everything pretty much starts off of here. So this is the land that we're going to start off in. It's a nice little corner. We see some rabbits. I think I see some deer. Yeah, we see some deer. Lots of cute little delicious rabbits. Lots of delicious. And we're on the coast, and let's go ahead and get started. So this is, like I said, first road we're going to do, we're going to click here. We can click roads, and we're going to make our first one. So let's make one about to here. And I want to make a road like out to that direction. And I want to make a road, say, out into this direction. Okay. So we've kind of split it up just because there are going to be some like people, all the people are going to be coming out from this area and going from there. So the first thing we need to do is let's go with construction. So we need to build a woodcutters, a quarry, a sawmill, and a stone, and 2 stonemasons. So let's go ahead and get that. Wood and stone is right here. So we're going to select the woodcutter first, and I'm going to put him right by the trees. That is wonderful. For those of you who do remember, we will need a forester so we can plant those trees afterwards. But then we're going to do the sawmill. So the sawmill, we want to keep it close, and I want to be pointing in that direction. So pretty much they cut, and they can move it right over. So that's our beginning little area right there. Like I said, I got the woodcutter, sawmill, and the forester. So if I look around, I don't see any stone in my area, but I do see some stone out here. So now, your people are not going to travel beyond your border. So we need to worry about getting them larger. So to do that, we can go to exploration, and we're going to build guard towers. I'm going to put a guard tower right here. We're also going to put one at the end right here. And the same thing, it wants me to build an explorer hut. That is right here. We're just going to kind of put it all right in that area. Okay. Now you can see all my peeps, they are now coming out from the ship with supplies and what they need. So I got a digger. I got some carriers, diggers. Looks like they are going to start preparing the train by dropping off some of the wood. We'll watch them do that for 1 second. You can kind of see you do have, like I said, some logjam as people kind of get stuck in areas. It is not a big deal. It does happen, but that's kind of why I built a 2-road system and not just one to start and build everything on that. So we're going to be building off of both roads. So if I want to, because this is the slow part, we can speed it up by hitting here. It'll go 5 times the speed. You can see everybody now is running very fast. Build what they need to build. Oh, and our first buildings are going up. So that is great. Okay, so the woodcutter is done. Forester is done. Sawmill, you wanna hurry up here? There we go. And you can kind of see they've already done a little bit of clear cutting. And the sawmill, let's come in. He doesn't have anything yet, but he's going to go find some stuff. My forester, he's planting his first little tree. And we're off to a good start. Okay. So now, I also need to build a well for my forester. So that's something that he requires. So I need water. So we're going to get it. So as we go down here, we see a well. Like I said, I'm going to put the well right by where the forester is going to be. He's already planting a lot over there. But we have our tower over here is done. You can see our first guards, they are coming out. Yeah, they're getting there, slowly but surely. Checking out the territory, making sure we're in good shape. But now, what they're bringing here is border stones. Border stones are something that's made. And what these guards are going to do is they're going to take the border stones, and they are going to move the border. So we're going to, again, speed this up for a second. Border is there. Now it's moving back. Pretty much you see how it goes. Obviously, your expansion is going to be quicker the closer you are to stone. Oh, we did find some coal. Way over here. Okay. Oh, so that's good. That's actually on our way. Okay, so why we have done that now. Here. So now I can actually get my quarry going. Quarry's right here. We're going to put it right there. And it can actually start harvesting some of these, not the coal, but it can harvest some of the stone. At the same point, I can get the stonemason going right there. So pretty much they collect, they move right over. So we're now done with the expansion part of it. We have the explorer hut, the 2 guard towers, and I am now moving these back. The quarry is being built, sawmill is built, so stonemason and the well. So we do need 2 stonemasons. So the stonemason, pretty much they take stone and they make it to cut stone and border stone. So we also just need regular stone for some of our buildings, like the stonemason itself. So we're going to kind of not build that second stonemason yet. We're going to put a little break on it. No big deal. Oh, I do some copper over here. That's very nice. But we're going to now move to food. So food is needed to be collected. If we look up here, there's rations. Let's see if someone is actually going to bring a ration to somebody. They are not, but you can see people are moving the rations. It looks like they're moving them to guard towers or the explorer sets, one of the both. People need rations to be able to continue to do what they're doing. So you do need to keep a food supply going. It's either in rations or it's at the tavern. So let's go ahead and let's get this stuff going. So go to food. Let's look up the foragers first. Okay. So everything in that little white is telling me it's food. So there's not really a lot there. There's definitely a lot more in this area. If we can get a little bit further, it's a good amount of stuff in that area. So we might just let my guards build the border a little bit. But over just a little bit, you can see there's plenty of little woodland creatures that are looking to be a meal for. I'm going to actually move that way. And we're going to go with the hunting lodge. And you can see plenty of little delicious animals. We're going to go right there with it. We also will need to do our provisioners. Go over here. Let's see. I make sure I can find it all. Sometimes stuff is a little hard to find. There it is. So provisioner takes all of this bread, firewood, boar meat, deer meat, rabbit meat, turns it into rations. We're going to put that right over here. So pretty much we can hunt here, bring it here. Okay, so now let's see. The hunters is good. So now we also need a vegetable farm. Let's back to food. But at the moment, I don't really have a huge amount of wonderful land. I do have some, but we're gonna have to build this vegetable farm somewhere. We'll build it right here. That's a good spot. Oh, and here's where you can see some of the problems here. Like they are trying to deliver stone, or they're trying to deliver this cut stuff, and they just can't because of the traffic. So that is what I say when you do have some issues for some of the stuff, is that people just get stuck, and that will prevent you from doing stuff. As soon as they're done with this, we'll be in much better shape. But we have a vegetable farm up there, so now we can actually make farmland. So we will make the 5, 6. Try not to waste any land if I can. 8. Says I want 15. 9, 10, 11, go behind, 12, 13, there we go. Oh, if I click on the farmland, and we're going to find a spot, you can see kind of what it yields. So we're gonna be making a lot of pumpkin. On that bottom right, you see the yield is best for pumpkins. Not so great for everything else. So we do need to check. Now this is the vegetable farm, so guess what they're gonna be growing? Pumpkins. So we like that. And then just to make it easy in life, we are going to see we can road that up. There we go. So now we have like a full kind of like road connection and loop. Okay. What are we waiting for this quarry? He's just being slow and being in the building. But you can see we're moving out really well with the roads here. We're going to continue to vote. And let's look about that forager now. So I don't actually have any usable space. I will have some over there, and that's good because it's by all of these berries and portinis. I think those are mushrooms. Well, we can see. Okay. Okay, so you can see everything is moving. Like I said, I am doing very well moving in this area. That is for sure. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to do a little clear cut. Because I want to kind of cut some of this area, if possible, and then kind of go from there. So let's go ahead and let's get a woodcutter. I'm just going to put you right there for the moment. Build the road. Okay, so let's see, the woodcutter, like I said, we can do what we need. Like I said, we can fell all trees. And so we're just going to kind of clear this spot out for myself and go from there. For the moment, we're going to speed time up just a little bit as we kind of get all of this stuff built. There we go. Okay. So we have the provisioner. We're going to actually select them doing all of that meat there. We are going to select the stuff from there. The vegetables we are working, we're now making full vegetables. So again, and then I think we are good with the provisioner now. Yes. So there we go. Little seaside provisional. You know what? That's a nice place to work probably. Not going to lie. Do we need more water somewhere? It says I need to build a second well. So if we look around for a second, we can say, yeah, we need a second well for our vegetable farm. Again, we'll go here, and I'm just going to put that well as close as possible. And kind of go from there. Okay, we're still just doing all of this discovery going on. So this is actually going pretty well. Like I said, we're moving, we're doing stuff. We're going to do some clear cutting in a little bit. And we'll see how it goes. And you discovered the border. Okay, so we have actually discovered the people that we're going to be working with. And they are up here. So they're a little bit away from us. Not that far. But definitely just a bit. But we do have the good base of this started. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to need to do is it says it wants me to build more woodcutter huts, which is, oh, we are, yes. Fell all of the trees in this area. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to clear some of this area out. So we're going to actually clear this area out too. We'll build another woodcutter. I want you to, yes. And again, we'll build the road. It's not going to go quite as nice as I hope, but that is okay. They are doing exactly what I want them to do, just clearing all that land out. So, okay. We can go ahead. We can demolish you. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted this area clean. So, let's look at the crops. Still just, oh, okay. So, we actually have some better stuff up here. So, we can go with that in a second. Yeah, and this is being forested up pretty well. Okay. So, we have a lot of that stuff. Let us slow down time for a second. So, we have plenty of provisions. We're doing decent with that. They're going down, but we do have lots of meat and other foods that they can have. So, what we're going to do is wait 1 second, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we are back. Sorry about that. Screaming children. Can't get away from them, unfortunately. Okay, so, like I said, we've clear-cutted this area. We can put another farm in here if we need to. We can do a decent amount of stuff if we really want to. We can also break down this road. And that would actually give us more space here to build if we want. So we have the area now. Okay, so let's see. What is it asking me still to do? Let's do a little exploration of what we have at the moment. Let's see. My borders are actually going on to this area. This, we're going to clear cut all of this stuff here so that we can make a nice farm in that area. If we look up, we have a good amount of coal and stone up here too. But we can definitely extend it off of that. We also have this marshland over here. Let's just look over there. What do we have? This is good for, it looks like cabbage. So not quite what I'm shooting for, but that is okay. But again, let's go ahead and let's deal with this food situation. So obviously we want more food for the tavern and stuff like that. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to build like a little, we're actually going to use this for my tavern area. So let's go ahead. What we need is a tavern. That is first. We'll put a tavern right here. Or try to put a tavern right here. There we go. And then let's see, we're going to put the there. Oh. I'm going to actually extend this around a little bit because you'll see why in a second. Okay, so for the tavern, we're going to need to put some tables. So these are beautiful, beautiful view to eat here. So we're just put them kind of around there. But to get to the tavern, we actually need a marketplace for them to buy and sell their goods. So that is the next thing we're going to do. So we're going to do their market foundations right here. And then we are going to go ahead and put some market stalls. So we'll put 3 over here. And we'll put like 1 over here. So that's going to be like the market area. And then behind that, we're actually going to try to put some houses. Because that will help with people, and it's something that we will need at some point. So we'll at least get 2 there. We're gonna go ahead and connect. See if I can maybe get a 3rd house. Tavern gonna cover it? Yes, I believe so. We're gonna try to put it like right there. So yeah, the tavern should cover that. We probably could build a little bit more in there at some point. So we're in good shape. Okay, so what we have, this is, he's going to be clear cutting this so that we can build our farmland and crops right in here. As we see from this base for it. That's plants. I believe there's some good spots that can be built in here that could be for what I need it to be. Yields, like I said. We need to clear cut this area, so what we're going to do, we're going to select them to focus right here. That's when I clear cut all of this, and then we're going to work on clear cutting all of that and being in good shape. Okay, so that is now building. Let's see, we're getting this done. Wood workshop. Okay, that is the next thing that we're going to go with. Okay, so if we go to processing. Nope, try that again. We go to tool shop. Not quite wood workshop. So that is in equipment and training. We are going to put that. Oh, that is actually a good spot right back there. Yeah, that's a good spot. I'm gonna go with that. So what the wood workshop does is makes wooden things from boards and rope. So we make bows, spears, torches, wooden shields, and wooden cogwheels. Those things are all important for us. So that's why we built that there. We also probably need to get this guild hall going, which we will in a second. Trying to connect that up there. There we go. So we can actually start to see some more of our neighbors. Like I said, they just have a, looks like a little town settlement over there. Nothing that big. So let's go ahead and let's see what we need to do. Oh wow, so we are growing some forest here, that is for sure. Sawmill is making plenty of stock. We like that, so we're in good shape there. We could, if we need to, we can build like storage areas. But we need cloth, which I don't believe we have at the moment. Or if we do, well, we have a little cloth. We do have some cloth available, which could help with some of this extra supply that we have. But we're okay for the moment. We're going to speed it up for a second. And an artifact was discovered. So yeah, we are finding these plants over here. That will be known later what they are. So we're not going to worry about them at the moment. Okay, so the tavern is built. Staff is incoming. We're going to make meals. So to get meals, of course, we're going to have to go to the market stalls. And we're going to zoom in here. You, my friend, you're about to get some pumpkins and some cabbage. Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. What about you, my friend? You are getting meat. Okay, so that's our meat vendor. And let's see. So, you can see here, like I said, they're preparing the meals. So, cooks use ingredients from markets to prepare nutritious meal to keep miners and comforts for carriers near fed, which encourages births for new little people. So if we come over here, it said comfort meal score needed for newborns is 5. So if we get that as a comfort score here, we'll start to create babies. And like I said, that is all covered in here. We're going to see, you have your first little person. They are getting served. That looks delicious and wonderful. Like I said, we have plenty of nutritious meals coming. Yeah, the market stalls, they are filling up. Like I said, this is now looking like a true town right here. Look at that. You got the meat, you got my mushrooms, and I got some berries. I got pumpkins, lots of pumpkins, and some cabbage. This is pretty good. Okay. So provisioners still making plenty of meat. We have plenty of that going on. So we do have deer and rabbit. Delicious, both of them. So our provisions are going up. So now people will have something to be able to eat in this local town. Wonderful. So now I need to befriend all faction. So that has now come up. We haven't got, and this is kind of what it is here. So we're supposed to do 4 things to do this. And this is how we win the game, or win this level at least. Now, right now, we are really in no position for that. What we need to do is we need to supply the curious outposts, villages, and bazaars, find the Scarlet Blossoms, and deliver artifact. Okay, so first thing, blossoms. That's a blossom. So we found it. It's great. There's gonna be more throughout this territory. We have not explored everything yet. Then there's also going to be these mysterious locations. They need to be supplied with goods. This one needs to get some porcini, mushrooms, but we have one more spot here. So is it up here? Yep, they both want mushrooms, and then this one, of course, is going to want torches. Well, I know we can build torches at the wood workshop. That's pretty simple, but at the moment, let's just go ahead and build. Let's go ahead. We'll build some cogs. We'll need them later. Some shields, some spears, and some torches. Let's just build a little bit of everything. Not a big deal there. Plus, let's go ahead and extend my road up into this area. Because, again, we have lots of stone, we have some coal, we have a lot of that stuff there, so we can make another quarry. And another stone workshop. That's what I'm looking for. We can put it right there. They get stone, they can move it right there. That is in really good shape. Again, since we're not at war, these borders will just kind of merge into one. It is not a big, you can kind of see the yellow and blue borders that we have right there. And we're about to go over that plant. So that is good. So we're doing well. These other singing blades, we'll find in the map as we continue to explore. But if you are noticing something, these guards towers are now having to go way out here to actually extend their borders. And that is taking a lot more time than before. They have plenty. Look at all that. Get another forger. Why not? They're having to go way out there to get all this stuff provided for them. That's not going to work a little bit. So we're going to have to actually go with our military outpost a little bit. So one thing we can do is make a military academy. We'll make that right here. So that military academy is going to take what we have and it's going to do training. For this level, we really just need basic guards. We could do other stuff here. So your basic guard just needs one spear, and that your veteran guard needs chainmail and an iron lance. Your soldiers need swords and shields. So we really don't need the shields. I can actually take those away because we're not going to use them for this level at all. Go to the wood workshop if we haven't already built them. And we built a couple. No big deal. But we've built the wooden spears, which is what we do need for soldiers. So go ahead and we're going to build up a good amount of soldiers there. So as soon as this is built, come on. Someone decided to take a break. Oh, we're waiting for wood. We're waiting for some wood. So we're a little behind on the soft beam wood, which is fine. There we go. Let's train some soldiers. So I'm going to train 30 soldiers. That's going to be another 3 outposts for me here. Yep, that's 30 more of those. Let's go ahead and let's build our first outpost. Or our next, I guess, outpost over here. So guard tower, we're going to put it way over here. To land there. Oh, and actually we have a decent amount of land here, so let's actually look at this crop. So nope, it's about the same. There's some flax, stuff like that, but really not a lot of wheat. The wheat is very poor. Or poor. So it's not the best spot, but I do see some like little bit of better spots here and there. I could do it. I need to make it. So, you know, this is, like I said, first level. So we'll go ahead. We're going to put that right there. Obviously, we're going to put the well right next door, possible. There we go. And then we're going to build the farmland. Let's see. So that is for some of the flax, which we will need for some stuff. We can go ahead. We'll put that in there. I wish it was better than very poor, but I mean, I can't really do much with it. We'll look around really quick to see if there's any other spots for it. And it doesn't look like there is. So they will make 3 things here: the wheat, flax, and corn. So that's going to be our corn farm built up. And again, oh, we have guards approaching this border tower. And they are staging up. Again, new guards. We have 8 out of the 9. And now, again, this can go by a lot quicker. What I can do here is I can actually decrease the number of guards because we're traveling out. We're doing what we need to do. And let's see if we can make another guard station over in this direction. Trying to find where my borders are officially. They're somewhere in here. Go ahead. We'll make another guard station up in the mountains. More of a mountain pass. Let's see where we... Oh boy, that's going to cut into that land a little bit. But you know what? I'm okay with that. So it'll be nice little mountain pass. They are... Oh yeah, they are clear cutting some land so well. Let's go ahead and we're going to direct them to cut more land. Right in there. Tavern is bacon. And we're doing a good job with everything there. Let's see, we're making, hopefully, unlimited guards. Are very close to it. We'll just keep spearing that up. This is my little military complex at the moment. That is pretty good. Next thing we need, we're going to look, oh, construction camp. So right now, all of our builders and diggers are having to pretty much travel back and front from this. That is a long area to go for. This is a lot of trees that have come up in this area. Wow. That is a lot of trees that have come up this area. So, you know what we're going to do at the moment? We're going to put another woodcutter mill up here if we can find space for it. There's so many trees. And we're going to see if we can put another sawmill, though I think it's hard to find a good spot for it, unfortunately. This forester just needs to chill for a second. Okay. So we're going to tell this forester to chill for a second. We're going to do some firewood, but we're going to let these woodcutters work because they need to work. They need to clear some of this space. I have just let this forest go way too big, which is not bad because that leaves lots of little animals if they're still in there. this hunter's lodge. Ooh, the hunter is actually taking out most of the early easy prey. That's okay. Okay, so we can see here, like I said, forager. Oh, look at that. Every crop. We have corn, we have black, we have everything going on in here. Beautiful little farmland. Let's go ahead and let's get this construction kit. Like I said, our people having to go all the way back to here is definitely going to take them a long time to do. So let's make it easier for them. And we're going to put that. We're just going to do a little bit of building here. Let's see. So the construction camp is going to be... And it's going to take me a second probably to find it. Construction camp. Wonderful. We're going to put it right here. We're actually going to build a couple things here. So we're going to make the construction camp, but just so that things don't have to go as far, we're going to put a couple of these in here. And I only want you to store wood. I only want you to store stone. I really only want you to store wood. And I guess that's all we have. Stone. Okay. We're going to do all of it. So we're going to just do really just stone itself there. Wood. Oh. You know what? We can just store everything there. So we're going to kind of make a new little like warehouse district, little stone district that's going to go on right here. Again, in a game, like I said, you'd have some protection for it, which would be very positive. And we'll go from there. We've expanded territory. We also need to build a military camp. Let's see. So, trading post, traders, swords. Nope. I am looking now for the military camp. Go back to here for a second. Let's see. Guild Hall. Nope. Toolsmith. Nope. Wood Workshop. We already have weapons. Military Academy. Adventurers Guild. Trading. Traders. Treasury. Storage. This is all my smelting stuff we need. There it is. Military camp. Okay. So we're going to make this a nice little hub of activity that is going to be going on so that people can continue to grow. It looks like we would have... Ooh, we have some coal over here and iron. Oh, it's all very nice. Limestone over here. So this is actually a very nice spot. We got food. Again, I think we can build a nice little like second settlement in this area. I think I have the space for it. Really good. And again, we're not rushing to befriend all fractions. We're going to get there. But this is to kind of show you, hey, this is how the game is played, what you're trying to do, and you can kind of take it from there. Okay, so is this second... Oh, this second camp is up now, and it is, again, it is also expanding out. And we are trying to expand to this area up here. Oh, look at all the little critters. They look delicious. Let us go and continue our expansion. We might have to take this in a weird angle, that's for sure. Up to, let's just go to here. Like I said, there's so many little critters here. I'm going to put down a new hunter's lodge. And I'm going to put down another provisioner. Because, yeah, I have a lot of stuff in there. It's probably pretty good. All the little critters. We're still moving at 5x speed. We're in pretty good shape here. There we go. And we can see this. So we have 15 currently open guards in this area. That is pretty nice. So that is going to be helpful. We have the 10 guards claiming new territories for us up here. It's also very nice. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this person is actually running out of stone. Like, so we're going to actually... Oh, they're moving up here for this stone up here. But I do have a second stone mill up in this area, which silver and stuff like that. We're in good shape. So let's go ahead. Okay. Let's build more market stuff. That is fine. We can actually build... We have this area. I want to use it. We want to expand it. So what we're going to do is exactly that. So let's go ahead. We're going to expand our road out here. Now we're going to try at least. Okay. Nope. Right here and then up to here. There you go. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a new little settlement over here. So we're going to make our tavern first. We're going to put a couple benches by the tavern itself. There we go. We're going to put our market stall right beside it. And we're going to put some stalls here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're also going to stack the deck a little bit. And we're going to put a forager in here. And I don't see a lot of animals in this area, so that's not quite what we're going for, but we're also going to put down some more houses. We're going to see where we can fit those. Like right here, we can a couple of these houses, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and build a road there. Because that road is... And that sometimes it's good to see like what you can do, because as you see there, all of a sudden that road is just not working. Oh, and let's see, there's, yeah. It does not like that train type for this road, unfortunately. We're going to have to try to be creative a little bit. Okay, so I can't actually build off of that, though that is really terrible. We're gonna brush that for the moment. See if I can just sneak in a road there. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we can sneak in a little road there. Let's see what we have now for housing options. We can actually do some bigger houses if we want, but I want to be able to continue to expand. So that is all connected there. But we're going to continue this road out here. And can we fit another house? Another littler house? Nope. Okay, so that's pretty much the end of the tavern space right there. We could do on the other side. Well, I think we're okay for now. Let's see. Again, I cannot hire. No guild hall available. So we don't have cooks. They don't have knives. Not very nice. So we need to work on that. So let's go and get a guild hall. Okay, so Adventurers Guild, guild hall. Oh, look at that. I've now cleared this forest out pretty well. Let's build the guild hall right there. Okay, my friend, you can go back to being very naturey. I wanted another sawmill first. There we go. Okay. So now we're gonna do the guild hall, but now of course we're gonna need to have some knives here. Knives are something that we're gonna have to build or have to make. So let's look at processing here and find out who actually makes it. We can go kind of through here. So you will make a knife here. So we need hardwood, copper, coal, and iron bar. But we're gonna actually probably need to make that somewhere else up here. Make that right there. Okay. So what do we have? Knives. It's a chisel. That's a knife. So we need coal and boards. Well, what do you know? We have coal right there. Let's go ahead and we're going to mine out that coal. And then we can start to build knives. So let's go. We'll get 2 knives at the beginning. Not a big deal. Like I said, they'll get the mine of the coal there and there. And that's kind of where the expansion of this game is coming in, is that you do have to do a lot of work in expansion. We're going to be building toolsmiths, stuff like that. We look at provisions and food. We are doing wonderful. But extra stuff, we don't have stuff. So that is going to make it a little bit harder to continue to build this city. And I just clear-cutted all my area here. It's delicious. But this area, he's not doing quite as well with the clear cutting. It makes me a little sad. What are these? What are the output storage is full. But we don't have any storage for this stuff at the moment, so they're not cutting. So what we can do is make storage, or we can just kind of go with that as storage kind of runs low. Like I said, everything is getting full. Like I said, we do have some storage here, but all of the storage here is full. So not really great. We do have some market wares going on here, but the tavern does not have staff yet. So we're gonna have to get there. Okay, so toolsmith. They're getting all the tools they need. So, there's all my supplies. So they are now producing some knives. The +1 there. And yeah, I'm waiting for that knife to be produced. And then over in this guild hall, I can say, hey, workers order. Okay, so they actually want some sickles too. Let's make those. Why not? Same thing. So let's make 5 sickles. 5 sickles, 2 knives. Okay. So we're gonna go back up here. We actually have some staff incoming. So we do have some people here. We might need a little bit more. We're gonna just make 5 knives. We have the supplies. This is gonna tell me that we're looking for 3 foragers and 3 of those. That's ordered by the building. So we will need a lot more knives and a lot more sickles. Oh, wonderful. And look at that. We've actually made our first, almost our first area. So we're gonna, let's see. And I need that door to be open. So we've claimed it. But I need that to be opened a little bit. Hopefully our guards will work quickly. They are working from back here. Again, we can actually cut the guards here because you don't need as many guards if you don't have much to do. They're just kind of guarding this area. And they're kind of just chilling. But yeah. Okay, guys, come on. Give me a guard. They're actually doing pretty large. Oh, there is. Yes. Okay, so. Wonderful. We're going to go ahead and connect that right there. And that is our first connection. So what we're going to have, as you can see right here, we have 24 over 2 areas. So we are going to supply our first of these, and we'll be in good shape with that. And so I think with that, I think I'm in good shape to kind of, hey, let's take a break. We've done the first half of this mission. You know, the biggest thing that we're going to be doing next is just continuing to build out our settlement and now connecting to these areas, finding the swords, finding the rest of the blossoms, stuff like that. So I hope you join me for that. It's like I said, I think we're having a good time. It's good to play this game. I'm not worried about combat. We'll worry about that later. So thank you very much for watching and listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.